So I saw an interesting video the other day, and I figured I'd just play it and see if y'all can figure out what the problem is with this video. Because I think a lot of police agencies are so brainwashed at this point that they truly don't know how to communicate the correct thing to the public. Listen to this.
I'm Sergeant Hicks with the Houston Police Department's Auto Theft Crimes Task Force. Across the country, we are hearing of people trying to recover their own stolen property. Please do not do that. Here's what you should do. Report the crime immediately. The sooner we get the information, the better the chances of the recovery. Provide any relevant information. If you have trackers, pictures, leads, avoid confronting the suspect, even if you know who it is. Stepping into a volatile situation can make things worse. Stay informed, stay in contact with us. Your safety is our top priority. No piece of property is worth you risking your life. Thank you for your cooperation and help in keeping our community safe.
Legitimately, what did you say at the end?
No piece of property is worth you risking your life.
No piece of property is worth risking your life. We've heard that plenty of time. But you know who we say that to? We say that to the people who were committing the crimes. Why is this not a video addressed at people who are looting, people who are committing the crimes, people who are stealing from other people? Like, hey, look, you live in Texas. This is Houston. You probably shouldn't steal from people because they will shoot you. Why have you taken the approach of everyone is a victim instead of, I don't know, what Florida does? They warn robbers that if you try to steal something from somebody and they shoot you.
2 counts of burglary to an occupied dwelling. Both of those are second-degree felonies. 1 count criminal mischief for the window he went through, misdemeanor first. 1 count of attempted larceny, misdemeanor second. And 1 count of burglary to an unoccupied dwelling, felony third. 7 charges total. His bond's $157,500. And I want to say, as to the person, we don't know which homeowner shot at him. I guess they think that they did something wrong, which they did not. If somebody's breaking in your house, you're more than welcome to shoot them in Santa Rosa County. We prefer that you do, actually. So whoever that was, you're not in trouble. Come see us. We have a gun safety class we put on every other Saturday. And if you take that, you'll shoot a lot better, and hopefully you'll save the taxpayers money. So with that, questions?
They have an easier job. I mean, you're just turning everyone into victims. And you're trying to make police departments seem more relevant. And here's the problem. Your response times are dog shit. And it's not y'all's fault. Crime is up in America, but you're not helping it by putting this out. You're not helping it by saying, oh, well, you can't do anything. You can't defend yourself or defend your property. You better call us and we'll respond in 2 hours. Give me a break.
Here's what you should do. Report the crime immediately. The sooner we get the information, the better the chances of the recovery. Provide any relevant information.
Dude, you're in Houston. You know how low on the totem pole stolen property is in terms of the crimes that are committed in Houston? It's pretty much at the bottom. That's not an exaggeration. So what are you telling people here? Just be okay with your property being stolen? Your hard-earned money that you spent on something?
Avoid confronting the suspect, even if you know who it is. Stepping into a volatile situation can make things worse. Stay informed, stay in contact with us. Your safety is our top priority.
Avoid confronting the suspect. So I have an alternative for everyone, and it's not just in Texas, it's the entire nation. Sure, call the cops, but they're not gonna take this as a priority. I mean, serious. If you get a call about a murder or somebody stabbed versus, hey, I got my iPhone stolen out of my truck, which call are you taking? Which one are you focusing on? And I'm being generous with the 2-hour response time on something like that. Here's my recommendation to everybody. Don't be a victim. Don't have this mentality, oh man, I can't handle something myself. You can handle it yourself. And if it becomes a situation where you have to use self-defense, I recommend everybody have attorneys on retainer. Let's say your truck gets broken into and they steal all your tools, your phone, maybe your laptop, and you go and follow them because you're not gonna wait for the police to show up in 2 hours and say, oh, well, we have no leads because you didn't follow them and we have no idea who it was. So let's say you follow them back to wherever they go and they pull a gun and you have to use your gun in self-defense. By the way this police department is handling this, I can tell you that the DA of Houston or wherever is a lot worse. They're gonna say, well, Why didn't you just call the police? You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to shoot somebody. And you're probably going to be charged, and it's going to be a huge bail. And then you have to deal with that, when in reality, you just want your stuff back. That's where attorneys on retainer comes in. They cover your bail, everything up and until the trial expert witnesses all of the costs involved with the trial. And if you take a deal or somehow you're convicted, they're not asking for all their money back like some of the other competitors out there. So I asked them to give y'all an awesome deal. Here it is. They're giving y'all $50 off your individual sign-up fee. There's going to be a link and code below the video. Please do not have the victim mentality. You can handle your own business. Just be smart about it.